Hello, YouTube. EH is finally playable. Hello. We're gonna be doing the Enter Heaven event, by the way, which we just finished my dailies, and I just realized that I forgot that the collab event is still active, and I didn't do dailies. So chat, remind me to do that before we end today, okay? That I need to do my dailies in like cause recoil, okay? Completely forgot about that. Yeah, but it's fine. Let's go, AZX. What do you mean? Wrong event. Wrong event. All right. Also, yeah. YouTube, if you missed it, which we most likely did, but you can find it in the live stream VOD. Yeah, we got her. We got her. We one-tapped it. One-tapped it. First temple. Came home. We out. Let's go. We will do her Bond story another time, though. All right, let's go in. Enter Heaven. One and done with her. Oh, we saw him with Viper. Okay, the squad. What? Viper, my throat hurts. Seriously, doesn't anyone ever clean around here? Why is there so much dust? Should I eat it all? Would that make my throat stop hurting? No! Stop it. That doesn't stop your throat from hurting. What do you mean? Don't. It'll only make it worse. Oh, okay. Thanks, boss. Now then. The tip we got said there have been sightings of dangerous people going around here. Viper looks around the area. I see a whole bunch of dust, but no signs that anyone's actually been living here. Yeah. There aren't even any light fixtures. Plotting something shady in the dark, huh? I wonder what it was. Viper! Boss! Over here! There's stuff written all over the wall! There's literal writing on the wall? Viper turns on her phone flashlight and shines it on the wall Jackal is pointing at. The heck? What is this? The wall is covered in words written in red. Oh. Oh shit. Traitors, hypocrites, you abandoned us. Uh-oh. And what's that in the center? Oh no. Light is our right. Heavenly ascension. I had a feeling they were gonna have some enemies given the situation. And people turning on them. Calling them traitors and shit. I had a feeling. Do you think Heavenly Ascension is behind this? Hard to say. I thought you'd already taken care of all that. I did. But now it looks like a little investigation is warranted. I'll handle it. By yourself? Yeah. EH stares at the wall, filled top to bottom with writing. I'm pretty sure this is a message meant for me. Uh-oh. Ooh. Hold on, I gotta put my other earbud in. Hold on. Oh my god! Oh! Nah, cause the build-up, what? Whoa, oh my god! Nah, I was not expecting a banger like this. I heard like the build-up, I was like, oh, it's a little chill, okay, a little Optimus, and bop. You thought. Guys, we already released it on YouTube. Here's the thing, guys, for those that do not know, I specifically avoid anything. That includes OSTs until I experience it for the first time in the game. So this is my first time seeing this. I avoid all of it, all of social media, because I like experiencing with this with you guys instead. Holy fuck. Oh my god, bro, Cosmograph's the GOAT. Cosmo's the GOAT. He did it again. Which, by the way, he scared the shit out of me the other day because he ended up following me, by the way, guys. I was like, how'd you find me? Nah, my man stay slaying. I can't, man. I can't. He stays slaying. Goddamn, bro. Yeah, if he already releases this on Spotify, I have to add it to the playlist. Okay. Oh my god. Josh, thank you so much for the raid. How was stream? How was stream? Welcome in. I'm so sorry, guys. I just got slapped in the face by this new amazing OST by Cosmograph now for this event. But I hope you guys had a lovely stream. You pull EH? I one-tapped her, Josh. She came home in 110 pull. That's it. Yep. We were catching up on NIKKE ourselves. Let's go. Heck yeah. I'm super behind on a lot of shit, man. So I have to like do this event today as well, too. It's a banger OST. Like, holy fuck. Damn. This reminds me of Dirty Backyard. Here's the thing with Cosmograph, though. The GOAT can do no wrongs. That is all. The GOAT can do no wrongs. He always delivers with the music. My god. Jesus. I was not expecting the freaking beat to drop when we entered in here. I thought this was just gonna be it. This part right here, that's it. Oh, that's amazing, bro. Okay. All right, bet. Banger, I hardly know. I cannot with you. All right. Let's do this event. But Josh, thank you so much for the raid. If you need to raid around and get some food, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to hang out here with us or lurk away, whatever you prefer. Thank you so much for trusting me with the community, and this goes to all the raiders as well. We're currently just about to start the Enter Heaven event right now and get to know what's going on with EH, because she is a unit that we have been waiting on for what, how long now? Maybe over 2 years now, guys, to become playable? Yeah. Give or take. I know she's not release day for story. Like 2.5, give or take, yeah. What do the event tickets and currency say? I'm about to check right now because I do have to get the tickets anyways. Blood-stained bullet casings. A bullet fired, now soaked in crimson, whether to leave it as is or to seek out the one it struck and atone, that burden rests solely on the shooter. God damn. Yeah, she's been a unit that we've been waiting on. She was featured in main story, Josh, for the longest time, but has never been playable. Yeah, so she is now playable. As you further progress in story, you'll see. Yeah. It's been a hot minute for her. Yeah, it's been a hot minute for her. That's why, like, you'll see a lot of people, like, so excited that she's finally playable. Cosmo is Cyberpunk? I love this fucking OST. All right, I'm not gonna do the challenge mode. Let's just jump right in. I'll do challenge mode later. Yeah, she's been in NPC jail for a while, yeah. All right, event. Ooh. Oh, that's sick. That's clean. All right, let's bring her in because even though I don't have her build, but
I'll go with you.
We'll get that percentage. We need to 100. We have to.
Are we going to play?
We gotta bring in the squad. We must. Rupee's in here? Absolutely not. No, get out of here. No, this don't exist to me. That don't exist. Rupee, come here. I hate that she's in here, but I've got a feeling, and I hate it. I need something to carry them, but they should be fine. Fuck it, bring my Mihara in here.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, bring Mihara in there. Alright, let's go. Why is she here? I'm afraid, but I got a feeling. Ingrid! Come in. Thanks for making time. I know how busy you are. You said it was urgent. What's going on? It's about a terrorist group from the Outer Rim. Right, Heavenly Ascension. Yep, there it is. Heavenly Ascension. Do you remember them? Do I remember them? Yes! Of course, they were behind a lot of terrorist attacks in the Ark. Crow used them to blow a hole in the Dome of Eternity. Alright, well, I would say this is probably a little spoilerish for people not fully caught up. But without context, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Hi, Nayoma, how's it going? Then do you know who founded Heavenly Ascension? I do, but I want to see what she says. So I'm gonna play I don't. This is very spoilers for new players, yeah. I figured you might not. It'd be good for you to know, though. It was EH who founded Heavenly Ascension, right? I see. Why are you telling me this now? After the attack on the Ark, EH expressed a desire to atone for her sins, right? We were present. Well, we weren't present, but as a player, we were. She asked to become a NIKKE so she could take responsibility for what she'd done. As part of the deal, she was forbidden from leaving the Outer Rim. A bomb was placed around her neck, and she became the leader of Exotic, agreeing to dismantle Heavenly Ascension herself. Yeah, so this is... Okay. Big lore reveals off the start. Yeah, this is definitely slightly spoilerish for new players, for sure, if they're not fully caught up, at least up to past chapter 20... What chapter was it, guys? 24? I think it was? So if you're not fully caught up with this, post 24, right? If you're not... Yeah, past 24 then, yeah. If you're not fully caught up with main story, this could be slightly spoilerish. Yeah. It's past 24 for sure. The hallway scene. True, we did, yeah. But like for any like new commanders, yeah, if they're not caught up with the story, slightly, yeah. Yeah, it's not really lore reveals. We as the player already knew all this. I wanted to see what she would say if I press we didn't know, that's why. Yeah. EH was shown first in chapter 41. Something like that. Wait. Oh, NIKKE EH was shown. I believe so. Correct, right? What chapter was she shown as a NIKKE? Was it 41-ish? NIKKE body, yeah. Was EH for 41, right? Because before that it was like 24, obviously. I'm not sure if we saw her before then though. 41, right? Yeah, thank you. They went back and redid her sprite. Got you. Okay. Thank you. NIKKE EH was first seen in chapter 39 when Neon meets her. Right. She didn't have the new model until recently, though. Okay. Yeah, 22 to 24, she was still human. Right. Okay. Thank you. A bomb was placed around her neck and she became the leader of Exotic, agreeing to dismantle Heavenly Ascension herself. Those who left the group under EH's orders were spared their lives, while those who didn't were punished for the terrorist attacks, and Heavenly Ascension was thereby declared disbanded. I had no idea that all happened. However, there's an issue. Since then, the remnants of Heavenly Ascension were quiet, or at least we hadn't seen any signs of activity from them. Recently, though, we received intel that they've started moving again, yeah. Didn't you just say the group was dismantled? It was, but then reports started coming in. Light is our right, Heavenly Ascension. That's their most famous slogan, and it's being written all over the Outer Rim. Couldn't it just be some copycat, though? Of course, that's entirely possible. But we also can't rule out the possibility that there are remnants of the group still around. She's not wrong there, though. If so, EH's report of dismantling Heavenly Ascension may have been false. A ruse meant to protect what remains of their group. At least that's one theory. The suspicion got pointed at her. It's not unreasonable for the central government to come to that conclusion. After all they see when they look at EH is the former head of a terrorist organization. That's why they're asking me to look into what's really going on with her. Do you think she lied? I don't think she thinks she lied. I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to give my opinion first and influence your judgment, I know. Besides, let's just say I'm not fit to judge. What do you mean by that? For now, I want you to see EH in person and determine whether she's involved in this or not. You're not? Okay. I'm not fit to judge. We know they have a history. from way before EH became a NIKKE. We saw that shit. Remember that? We know they got a history. We just never got to see the glimpse in that history. Okay, they have history. They do. They do. Because she very easily said, please make me into a NIKKE so I can atone. And she was like, are you sure? Like, yes. They knew each other before. I disbanded as a judge. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, wait. For now, I want you to see EH in person and determine whether she's involved in this or not. Okay. You were one of the victims of the attack, but you also have a long history of treating NIKKEs without prejudice. If there's anyone who can remain impartial here, it's you. Alright. I'll meet with her. Yeah, and then the new main story bit as well. Yeah, we saw. Yeah. You're right. Because if it wasn't for EH, Ingrid would have never. Oh, spoiler alert. Mute for like 5 seconds. If it wasn't for EH, Ingrid would have never gotten to Neon. Remember that from the recent campaign stuff. Yeah, the Neon body. She would have never gone to that. If it wasn't for EH then, back then, and that was in the past, that was when EH was still a human. Okay, this is chapter, yeah, this is pre-chapter 34, so, because Rappy's in her Red Hood form, okay. You right? Yeah. You're really going through with it? Yeah, I was asked to. Were you able to get in touch with her? No, she's not answering any messages or calls. That's not good. Whatever's really going on, this whole situation is suspicious. I'd advise keeping your guard up, Commander. Regardless of whatever EH intended, something is already in motion. You can't do as you've always done and blindly trust someone because they're a NIKKE. Don't worry. How can I not? Let me come with you. It's dangerous to go alone. If we move as a group, we'll draw too much attention. This is true. We can't do that. Nice seeing Rippy being more revenge. True. She's worried. She is. I mean, who wouldn't be, right? We're fairly well known now. Even so, it's better than being defenseless. I just don't want to provoke them. Regardless of who's doing this, their recent actions have been bold. True, but I don't want to escalate this and drag innocent people into it. Still, I don't think going at it alone is strategically a good idea. That's why I've already contacted someone else. Someone else? Wait, you don't mean... That's exactly who I mean. Who? Whomst? Commander, it's dangerous to go alone. Take the mother of your child with you. Rappy, probably? Oh, I'm scared. Who are you gonna take with you? Oh, dear Lord, please. Oh, I don't have this on an auto. My fault. Go. I'm slightly nervous to know who he's bringing.
Give me some treats.
We contacted Chatterbox. Okay. I can breathe. Okay. I can breathe. Holy crap. Okay. All right. We're good. We can breathe now. Honey. Viper. It's been a while. It's unlike you to be the one to call first. Damn. I just haven't been able to reach EH. Yeah. It could have been so much worse, honestly. That's why I was a little worried. Yeah. Oh, I don't mind the reason. I'm just happy you reached out first. Yeah. Commander! I'm so happy to see you. Yeah. Give her a head pet, man. Damn. Thanks for coming out. Don't mention it. So, you're looking for our boss too, huh? Yeah. I heard Heavenly Ascension's on the move again, and I just wanted to ask her about it. Yeah, we've been tracking them ever since we found signs of their activity. You've been tracking them too? Who do you think first found the wall with that slogan written on it? It was us. But a few days ago, after we found a certain wall, she said she'd look into it on her own. We haven't been able to reach her since. You haven't been able to reach her since? Huh. How long ago was this? A few days ago? And no word from this girl. Okay. She's not responding to you either? Have you tried going out and looking for her?
You bet. I ran around everywhere trying to catch her scent. But I couldn't smell her anywhere, so we didn't find her.
I see. Can you show me the wall you found before she disappeared?
Of course. It's deep inside the outer rim, though. Are you sure you're up for it? It hasn't been upkept for a long time, to the point that there aren't even any lights. It's dark and dangerous.
Shouldn't be a problem with you two around, right?
Oh my.
Viper?
Here you were so guarded earlier, honey. And yet now you're putting your trust in me?
I don't see any reason for you to betray me.
I suppose that's true.
Are you going to double-cross me again?
Of course not. I won't do anything like that again.
I believe her. I'm not gonna lie, I believe her.
Not now or ever. I'm not going to betray you, honey. I swear.
All right, I trust you.
Thank you. Viper said thank you? Then I'll say it too. Thank you, Commander. She's so fucking cute. I love her.
God, I love Jackal.
Now, as a sign of our trust and commitment, how about a handshake?
A handshake? She's such a good doggo. She really is. Oh, also, Orca, thank you so much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Cautious but honest? Yeah.
A handshake.
Viper extends her hand.
You said you trust me, and yet you're already hesitating? I would never do anything to hurt you, honey. I swore, remember?
All right. I take Viper's hand.
Your hands are so warm.
Viper lets go of my hand.
Good. I'm all charged up now.
What? Huh?
Follow me.
Your chart. Okay. All I got in my head was how the bunnies charge us up.
Locked and loaded.
What?
Engaging now.
Reverse lucky charger? Commander energy?
Reload.
No, I guess we'll find out. I feel like there's something more with that. I think she picked up some habits from Blanc and Noir. I do have her in the bunny outfit. You're not wrong. I do have her on that outfit. I do. She's motivated now is all. Exactly. Yeah.
Nothing beats cold hard cash.
All right, let's go. Did we just become unlucky or lucky? No. I believe. We're fine. Okay. Following Viper and Jackal's lead, I head deeper into the outer rim. There really aren't any streetlights around.
It's dark, huh? Heavenly Ascension never developed this area. That's why there aren't any lights.
Heavenly Ascension developed areas?
The entire outer rim used to be like this. It was already dark enough without the Dome of Eternity, But with the partition blocking the way, barely any light from the Ark could get in.
Oh. So Heavenly Ascension did all this, okay. It's already dark enough without the dome, okay. Okay.
EH changed that. She said people shouldn't live in a place this dark. And so she dug through piles of scrap to find light bulbs, ran electrical lines through the buildings that were still standing, and installed streetlights all over the place. Damn! After that, people started following her, even though she was an outsider.
Wow. An outsider. EH.
You didn't know that? What do you think EH stands for? Do you not know her real name? Please confirm this, I beg of you.
We know. I just need official confirmation, even though I think it's already been said, but I just need a little reminder. Come on. I think I heard it was Elysian Harper.
So you know her name, but not that she was an outsider?
Extra horny is crazy. Entertainment heavy? What? Oh my god, everyone's hero is insane. I cannot. Oh my god.
So you know her name, but not that she was an outsider? Since it's Elysian that sent you, I figured they would have told you everything.
No.
Sounds like that's not the case.
Is there more I should know?
It's probably better if you hear everything from EH directly. It's all really personal stuff, so I don't think it'd be right for me to talk about it. She's our boss, you know, and I want to respect that. For now, just know that EH was originally an outsider who came into the Outer Rim on her own.
So she was an outsider who went to the Outer Rim. She wasn't forced in the Outer Rim. She went on her own accord. Okay. And she was an outsider. Got it. All right. You two seem to be on pretty good terms with her.
Who? With EH?
I mean, it's not like we were strangers before.
We already knew she treated her people well, even back when she led Heavenly Ascension. When she actually became our boss, though, that's when we really understood why people liked her.
Okay.
Yeah, boss treats me well.
I know. I know damn well your boss treats you well. Way better than the previous one you had.
She does say I can't bite whatever I want, though.
Oh, no! Listen, she's trying to teach you better, okay? She's just trying to teach you better. I can't bite whatever I want. No. You can't be doing this.
There's a lot of things she tells me not to do. I don't like that. I want to chomp stuff, but she says no. That's because you keep eating weird things and getting stomach aches.
There you go! She's trying to avoid the stomach aches, Jackal! You gotta stop, honey! I mean, you get sick, she does! She gets stomach aches! EH is trying to prevent that! Like sand, yeah. A poor girl here eats sand. And just overall anything, honestly, she can bite on. Yeah, she's teaching you new tricks, Jackal. That is all.
Oh, really? Then I like Boss. She's nice to me.
Oh my god. I didn't really expect that. Yeah. Making sure Jackal doesn't eat stuff she's not supposed to is a full-time job. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She just wants to nom. After what happened with the attack on the Ark, I figured things would be more strained between you.
You think so, right? I did too. So when EH first became our boss, I just flat out asked her. And then...
We're getting lower. I'm liking this event so far. Not lower, but just getting glimpses. Okay.
What a surprise. You're the EH, and now you're here to lead Exotic.
This is when she first joined them. Okay.
Did you volunteer for it?
Yeah.
Really? But we stabbed you in the back. Are you really okay working with us? Yeah. Wow. Very impressive. Oh, unless you're here to try and reform us former criminals. Is that it? Of course not. My hands aren't clean either. Still, you're different from us. You had clear convictions. Ideals and intentions don't make a mistake any less wrong. I've no intention of lecturing you two as though I'm somehow innocent. I joined Exotic because this squad is the only one operating in the Outer Rim, and I figured I can protect this place. I have no resentment toward you and no desire for revenge. I love her. I respect her so fucking much, bro. Yeah. We can't change what happened, and now we're all paying our own price. That's all there is to it. I had no idea you're the type who makes life harder than it needs to be. Not that I mind. Honey's a straight arrow, too. You remind me of him that way. Okay, then. I look forward to working with you, boss. That's how she got her confirmation. Okay. Got it. Okay. Me too, boss. Likewise. Okay. Better than Crow, sure. Trying to. Here's the thing. She knows she fucked up and she's trying to atone for all that shit. You know? Yeah. Me so much for you. Yeah, same, Commander. Same. And that was that. Do you get it now? She's got a good heart. She does. Yeah. Despite everything we did to her. That's why I don't think she's trying to rebuild Heavenly Ascension yet. You believe in her, I know you do. I realize you might not believe all that because it's coming from me, but I do hope you'll hear her out at least once. Don't worry. That's why I'm here. Yeah. That's the kind of honey I know. Let's get going. We're almost there. Okay. True. Yeah. Make a comparison of people taking responsibility for their own actions and accepting their punishments. Yeah. That's what, like, how Commander was saying. The interaction between her and, Liberin was so fucking needed. Yeah. Hi, Devin. How's it going? She knows what she did was that. She knows I fucked up, and there's no changing that, and I have to pay the price, you know? I have to atone for all I've done, you know? They get more live in EH. I hope so as well, because honestly, Livering can learn a lot from EH, to be fair. Yeah, very much a lot. Okay. I follow Viper and Jackal into a rundown house. As we enter, our footsteps stir up a cloud of dust. I'll never get used to this dust. I hate this place. Makes my nose and throat hurt. Then do you want to wait near the entrance? It shouldn't be as bad there. Okay. Wow. Jackal's like, say less. I'm out of here. Bye. My God. This is the last place you saw EH? Yeah, that's right. See that wall? Viper shines her phone light onto one of the walls. She was like, goodbye, I'm leaving. Words like traitor and hypocrite are scrawled all over in red. How could you abandon us? Words of resentment. Die, central government lapdog. As well as some curses. There it is. And the familiar refrain, light is our right, Heavenly Ascension. Heavenly Ascension's slogan. So this is what she saw. Yeah, she said it was a message meant for her. It's probably from someone who resents her for breaking up Heavenly Ascension. If that's the case, it means she's a target. And if she's been unreachable ever since, she might be in danger. Yeah. Given that she was strong enough to hunt down NIKKE's even when she was a human, I have a hard time imagining something happening to her. But when people harbor a grudge, you never know what'll happen.
She's not wrong, yeah. It's possible she came back here at some point. Let's check the house one more time for any clues. All right. Jackal, it's time to stop playing out there. We need to see if we can find any signs that the boss was here. Aw, man. Inside there. My nose is all clogged from all that dust and my throat hurts. Then just use your eyes.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll help find boss.
God damn it. However, I love how just like easily Jackal switches. Like, I don't want to do this. Okay, but do this. Oh, right, you're right. I can just do that. Done. You're not wrong. She's so fucking cute. However, no matter how much we search the house, there's no trace of EH. There's nothing there? Damn. Okay. The best doggo? Reliable big sister, yeah.
There's nothing here. Maybe she didn't come back? Viper, my nose really hurts. I can't take it anymore. Yeah, we can stop.
This isn't good. We can't just go searching through the entire outer rim.
For now, let's step outside, honey.
Staying in here can't be good for you. No, it cannot. For anyone, honestly. Yeah, let's go.
Hurry, hurry! Let's go, Viper! Commander, hurry!
Okay, we're coming. Before following Jackal and Viper out through the entrance, we find something, don't we? Yeah. I glance at the writing on the wall one last time.
What's wrong? Something catch your attention?
No, just taking one last look. Looking closely at the phrase, light is our right, heavenly ascension. I notice a small groove etched into the word light. Oh? What's this? I press my hand against it. Ain't no way. Huh? Ain't no way. The ground gives way beneath me. Stop. What the? Honey! And I drop down, of course. Shit! Not again! Of course, I'm not surprised. Shit like this stay happening to us. Secret tunnel! We cannot catch a break. We are always falling. Always. God damn it. We got the worst D&D rolls. We do. Shit, man. And I dropped down. Crash. My God. Oh my God. After a fall that lasts longer than I expected, I slam into the floor below. I look around. The room is pitch black. Where am I? Huh? You're not Viper or Jackal? What the fuck? Who's there? Something heavy slams into my— Stop! I can't even see! Aye! Something heavy slams into my head. And I lose consciousness. We literally cannot take a— we can't catch a break. Oh my God. My God. We can't catch a break. Every damn time. Holy shit. Commander always on a mission. True. It ain't the gut, at least. You're not wrong. At least it's not the gut. This is true. My goodness. 0 days without a workplace accident. This is very true. Very, very true. Oh, when was the last day you got— when was the last time you got hurt, Commander? About a couple hours ago. Probably not even 24 hours have passed. Yeah, no. Probably needs to bring a helmet with him from now on. I swear he does. He does. All right, let's go. 1-5. Oh, man. So much blood. I hear someone's voice. Come on, wake up. You hit me? What happened, girl? EH? Do you recognize me? Yeah, I clutch my throbbing head and sit up. Try not to move. It looks like you hurt your head. Right. Before I passed out, I got hit on the head with something. Yeah, what hit us? You did? By who? I think I saw the silhouette of a man, but I couldn't make out anything. I see. Don't worry, I'm not that badly hurt. You shouldn't push yourself. You lost a lot of blood, damn. The wound looks pretty bad. I'm really we're sneezing now. Achoo! A strange chill runs through me. Oh god. Aside from the cold, I really think I'm okay. Mind if I take a look at the wound? You're wearing gloves, right? Oh, right, eyebrow pulse, yeah. Yeah. Okay, then. Go ahead. Just be careful not to touch the blood, right? Because we know. Alright. EH comes closer and carefully examines my head. Don't worry about it. Don't question me. Don't question me, EH. Just don't question it, ma'am. Yeah, about that. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, shh. It's completely healed. Judging from all the blood, I'm sure it was a serious injury, and yet... What's wrong? Nothing. She starts to check the rest of my body, starting with my back and arms. Thankfully, it doesn't look like you sustained any other injuries. Still, just because the outside's healed doesn't mean you don't have any internal injuries. Head injuries shouldn't be taken lightly. Let's rest here for a while before we get moving. Yeah, sure. Does anyone remember? Because I need a little refresher. The Mana event when was that the one where we find out about our blood? And if so, around what chapter do we find out? No. Sorry. Mana event was we knew about ourselves. About our blood and having no Nikkes touch our blood. Around what chapter frame was that? Yeah, Mana event was more about being a lab rat and all that stuff. That was like 21-ish, right? And then we shouldn't let any other Nikkes touch them. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just needed a little refresh because it was so long ago. Okay. But then our advanced healing wasn't until like... Yeah, that was a seal. But we started getting even quicker in healing, like more healing regeneration, like around... Was it after 40-ish? After 40-ish? Chapter 40? Chapter 36 is where we started showing even, like, the signs, right? 35-ish? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it was when Levi stabs us. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I just need a small refresher about that. Okay, so this has to mean that this has to be, like... Because the fact that we have no reaction whatsoever to that, but we know. Okay. It was a 4B. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the refresher, because goddamn, it's a lot. Alright. Okay, so this might be a little around that time frame, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Because we are... For the head injury, like, I'm fine, apart from the cold and all that stuff. Okay. This should be post 34 due to the timing, but yeah, no idea for now. Yeah, no idea for now. We'll see, though. What'd she say? We're resting it, right? Well, before we get moving. Okay, thank you guys, though. Thank you. Yeah, sure. This is post 34, right? Yeah. Since we're back in the arc, yeah. The storyline already? Is the event storyline already? Not yet, because this just dropped, that's why. So we're probably going to see it later. This is either after 34 when we dropped off on Nice and Neon after, or after 42, because that's the next time we were in the arc. Yeah, it's either one or the other. We had Red Rat being an event for once aside from Summer, so hard to... Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a little hard to decipher right now. Yeah. Okay. How you, Daystar? How's it going? Make the two Nikkes? Yeah. Okay. Particularly here, we don't know how long Commander was knocked out and how long it took to... This is true as well. She hasn't said anything as well. Okay. But we do know it was a serious wound, and then she's even surprised that it healed very quickly. She might be right about me not being fully healed. I'm starting to feel colder. Bleh. What are you doing here anyway? Girl, I pressed a button and fell. Looking for you, though, yes. Me? Yeah, Ingrid told me Heavenly Ascension is back. Oh, that. I came to confirm whether you're connected to it. Whether I'm connected? You came to check whether I'm behind all this? It seems the central government suspects you. They think you never really disbanded Heavenly Ascension and that you falsified your report. I see. It makes sense for them to distrust me. To them, I'm sure I'm just a criminal who switched sides to survive. Now they want Ingrid to look into it. Yeah. Then she asked you to investigate. And to determine for yourself whether I'm behind this. She's smart. Yeah, she says she wasn't fit to judge. Not fit? Huh? Yeah, I could see her saying that. I'm sorry. You got dragged into this because of me. The fact is, I am connected to this. The one writing all these things everywhere, as if Heavenly Ascension is rising again, is sending me a message. Okay. He resents me for what I did and considers me a traitor. Oh. The fact is, I did put an end to Heavenly Ascension, so it's not like I don't understand where he's coming from. So you figured out who it is? Yeah, I did. We agreed to meet, but when I arrived, I was knocked out with sleeping gas. Oh. That could have been the dude that hit us in the head as well. Because Commander said he saw a silhouette of a man, right? And that's how you ended up here? He's most likely the one who knocked you out as well. Yep. Yep. I doubt he expected you to be looking for me, so he must have panicked when he saw you. He did seem confused, muttering something about me not being Viper or Jackal. This is true. I figured. After hitting you, he must have realized you're connected to the central government. He probably put you in here with me, figuring that if we died together, suspicion would naturally fall on me. Whatever the reason, I'm really sorry I'm really sorry for you got caught up in all this. I'm really sorry you got caught up on this. Well, now that I have a better idea of what's going on, you're tangled up in something messy as well. Still, I'm telling you all this doesn't prove whether I really put an end to Heavenly Ascension or not. Ask me anything, I'll answer. Okay. In that case, why did you form Heavenly Ascension? There's some typos in the event. Got you. Okay. Thank you. Why would you want to know that? I know you've been fighting for the rights of the Outer Rim. What I don't get is why your resistance took on the form of terrorism, or what led to your subsequent change of heart. That's why I want to know more about how it all started. I think it'll help me judge better. Judge what? Me? Yeah. Alright. You've been dragged into this mess. The least you deserve is to hear the full story. Give me story, give me lore. Goes back pretty far though. I don't mind. I got all day, ma'am. Shoot, what time is it? It's 7 p.m. for me. I can sit here until like midnight just to hear all this. Come on now. Gib, feed me the lore. Feed the lore. I don't care how long the story is. I got the damn weekend if I need it.
Here it comes.
We got a clear schedule for this.
No, my nipple.
Reloading.
Also, Asable, thank you so much for the 12
This
months.
body's
Let's go.
sturdier than I
Full
thought.
on year.
I like
Yippee. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. I'll sit here till next morning just to hear it all.
Boys,
Same
clear
though.
now.
Same.
Let's go.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Doon, 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 doon. Do you know what my name used to be? Yes, Miss Elysian Harper. I've been getting that question a lot today. Huh? I have no idea. I think I heard it was Elysian Harper. That's right. Elysian Harper. That was my name until I chose to cast it aside, right? Elysian as in the company? Yes, that Elysian. Uh-huh. It was a name that came with a lot of weight. Having that name meant I was the next CEO. Woo! Finally! Finally! Finally, the lore! Let's fucking go! Okay, Having that name meant I was the next CEO. In other words, I was the heir to Elysian. Okay, she was the heir, so the next in line. Okay. The heir? That would mean that you and Ingrid are... God damn it! No fucking wonder! Holy shit! Oh! Oh! Finally! Oh, baby, I love lore time! God damn! Half sisters. They have the same mama. That explains so much. Explains so fucking much. Oh my god. Damn. The theory that Frisia's Ingrid has just died. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never believed that Frisia was Ingrid though. I don't understand why people started to think that. I think it was because of what, the hair? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my god. That explains so much, and that also explains why Ingrid says she's not fit to judge. Because obviously, half-sister, you know? Yeah, that was a weird theory. Yeah, people thinking that she was Frisia. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Half-sisters. We share the same mother. I'm the younger one. She's the younger one. Ingrid's the older one. Okay. Our mother was the former CEO of Elysian. I just realized this is our first event where they're finally going to touch on lore of the CEOs, where they said it in the patch notes, right? That we're going to be getting more and more of that about the CEOs. Oh, I love Shift Up and their storytelling. Thank you so much, Shift Up. Oh, finally. Okay. Yippee. Our mother was the former CEO of Elysian. It was the dev notes. Thank you, yeah. Ah, that must be why Ingrid says she wasn't fit to judge, yeah. Your family. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, I didn't realize she still thought that way. What kind of company do you think Elysian is? An arms manufacturer strangely obsessed with tactics. A company strangely obsessed with uniforms. I have to, guys. An arms manufacturer strangely obsessed with tactics? Tactics. Yeah, Ingrid does like that word. She really does, man. Your sister really loves that word. She does. Anyway, you're right.
in an arms manufacturer that focuses on tactical excellence. But that wasn't always the company's top priority, okay? In the past, Elysium pursued only one thing: power. Power. Yeah, more precisely, the power of humanity. When the Raptors attacked, humans abandoned the surface and fled to the Ark. My mother believed that, in order to avoid extinction, only the strong must survive so that humanity could grow stronger and evolve. Oh. That's what she used to say, at least. That sounds similar to Elysian's current philosophy, but also a bit different. That's right. Ingrid believes humanity must use technology to defeat the Raptors. But she's not so fixated on the sole pursuit of strength. Mother was different. She pursued strength to the point of obsession. Okay. Give me 1 second though, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Alright, sorry. Yeah, Mama was a little power hungry. Yeah. Mother was different. She pursued strength to the point of obsession. That's why she wanted the strongest of her children to be her successor. Ingrid and I were constantly tested and compared. Oh, okay. I came out on top, which is how I became the heir. And the reason I was given the name of Elysian. If it weren't for a certain incident, I would have inherited Elysian as planned. An incident? What incident? Did you know that Elysian built the Outer Rim barrier? Elysian built this? What? No, I had no idea. Of course, it was the central government's proposal that initiated the process, but Elysian spearheaded the construction. Elysian spearheaded this? Okay. Mother had long believed that the weak were meant to be cold? Cold? I know what it means, but how do you say it? And felt that garbage should be kept separate from human habitats. Oh. Separated from human habitats? Okay. Cold? Cold? No, I know what it means, guys. I know what it means. I'm just trying to remember how to say it. Is it just cold? Cold? I said it right? Thank you. Okay, I know what it is. I know what it means. I know the meaning. Okay, it's just cold? Okay. Alright, thank you. I felt that garbage should be kept separate from human habitats. So she naturally welcomed the proposal. Oh. She knew people were living there in secret. She used to say they lack gratitude for being allowed to live in the Ark, instead squandering their lives on gambling and pleasure. She called them garbage. Oh. Wow. Wow. At the time, I really thought the people in the Outer Rim were all like that. She believed for a moment, okay. But then, during the final inspection of the wall, I was sent to the Outer Rim in my mother's place since I was the heir and all. That's when I learned for myself. That's what you saw. She ended up seeing it with her own eyes, okay. The Outer Rim wasn't a mere trash dump. Just like the Ark, there were people living there. Real people, not garbage. Damn. Oh, we're going to the past. Oh, I'm loving this event. Oh. Hey. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, it's a little boy. Oh. Huh? The young boy and girl are startled and stepped back, dropping a fuse.
What's wrong? It sparkles. And it's pretty.
You were going to light a dynamite fuse because it's pretty?
We wanted to make light. Everyone says there's no light here.
Oh.
Yeah, we played around with fire on that mountain. The light was really pretty. We just wanted to see it one more time. Is that not allowed?
Oh. It's... What are kids like you doing here in the first place? Where are your parents? How did you even...
What do you mean? This is our home.
This is your... home?
Mom's here too. She's inside over there.
I think... The children timidly glance at the fuse. Damn. My God.
Are we really not allowed to light a fire here? I'd really like to see more pretty lights.
No, it's not allowed. You could get hurt if you're not careful.
We could?
Alicia and Harper carefully looks at the mountain of trash. Use this instead.
Huh?
She picks up a sparkler that had fallen to one side of the trash pile, and then lights it.
Oh!
A bright light begins to burst from the tip of the sparkler.
Wow!
These are the only things you should be lighting, okay?
Okay.
And that's when the thought hit me. People live here. I can't just ignore that. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, that also explains why. Wait, before this continues to the next stage. That also explains what Viper told us in the beginning, that EH was the one that dug through the scraps to put lights. It was EH that did all of that shit. And she went to the Outer Rim on her own volition. It wasn't that she was forced there. Holy crap, bro. Damn. And the fact that, yeah, and even before that, she honestly believed what her mother was saying until she saw it with her own eyes. She was like, what the fuck? I've been lied to. That is humanity, right? Mm-hmm. She lifted the community up by her own volition. Yeah, exactly. Scavenged for light bulbs and laid wires for them too. Yeah, no, genuinely. Holy fuck. Dara, thank you so much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. And Ingarius, thank you so much for gifting a gift up to Ferrari. Let's go. Bit of a revolution at least, or at least a community leader. Yeah. People who do this to others piss me off so much. Yeah. She was, but here's the thing. She was lied by her mom. Her mom was the issue here too. Wow. All right, Elysium Franca? All right, Elysium Franca. Proposal for improving the living conditions of Outer Rim residents. Elysium Franca tosses her tablet down. I sent you on such an important assignment so you can learn about what being a successor entails. But now it looks like you came back more foolish than when you left. Who are the residents of the Outer Rim? There aren't any humans there, last I checked. Girl, what? Mother. That entire place is filled with garbage and nothing else. Wow. After being granted the privilege of escaping the surface and seeking refuge underground, they chose to hole themselves up in that dump. That makes them garbage. Wow, her mom was a piece of work. God damn. Holy shit. Holy crap. If you really view those things as people, then that tells me all I need to know about how poor your judgment is. There are children who were born there who aren't like that. It may be true that the adults who went there were weak and made foolish decisions, as you say, but those children never had a choice. That doesn't matter. Oh my god. Wow! This is true, and yet she has 2 daughters that are very level-headed and amazing. Ingrid and EH here. Wow. That makes me proud of EH and Ingrid, bro. Just saying. Jesus Christ. That doesn't matter. Being born in a dump still makes them garbage. Oh my god! Holy shit! The apples thankfully fell far from the rotten tree. Damn right! Shit! Being born in a dump still makes them garbage. What kind of logic is that? If their lives are meant to be anything more than that, then they'll find a way to survive, to get stronger, and to make it out of there. If they can't, it simply means they were born weak, and they will die weak. That is the law of nature. No, it's not, bitch. Sorry, that one escaped. But no, that's not the law. No, ma'am. God damn. And, wait, I've said it many times before. Humanity as a whole must become strong. Only by casting aside the weak and strengthening ourselves can we survive in this world where inhuman monsters run rampant. Have you really not learned that yet? Still, they're just children. If you really can't understand, you aren't qualified to be the heir of Elysian. Oh. Don't become weak, Harper. The heir of the great Elysian must not be swayed by pity for the weak. Be clear on what you keep and what you cast away. For the sake of a stronger human race, the weak must be discarded. Wow, holy fucking hell. Otherwise, humanity will never grow stronger. It is only through strength that humans can avoid falling behind in this inverted ecosystem and accomplish the great feat of reclaiming the surface. Okay. It was then that a thought came to my mind. What? If we only pursue strength in an attempt to avoid extinction, and in the process we discard our humanity, can we really still be regarded as human? Fucking heck, man. And some ultra classist stuff, yeah. Holy shit, man. When that thought hit me, I couldn't take it any longer. For days on end, I kept asking myself, what is true strength? And then finally, I came to a conclusion. She said there was an incident. If being Elysian's heir meant I wasn't allowed to think like that, then I would give up my position. And that's when Ingrid took the position. Okay. Okay. Harper. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at that. I'm like, damn, y'all are sisters, half-sisters specifically. They share the same mama who was a bitch, that is all. Wow. I'm so happy they're nothing like that woman. Yeah, I'm so happy that they are nothing like her. But the mom's hot just saying, oh my god. Okay. That's how Ingrid got the position? Yeah. Because the heir was EH, Elysian Harper. But given this whole situation, she did not want the position, so Ingrid got the position. Ingrid? Are you really leaving? Things just turned out this way. Sorry. Looks like we won't be getting attested together anymore. And Mother's okay with it? No. She was angry. She called me pathetic and wouldn't let me take anything with me, saying maybe I'd get the sense knocked into me and come back. She left with nothing in her pockets. Got it. She's like, I want none of this. I've got nothing, aside from these weapons. Do you really want to save that place that badly? Yeah. I'm going to turn the Outer Rim into a place where people can live like human beings. And then, I'm going to show the entire world. I'll prove that there are real people living there, in the place everyone else calls a dump. And that they can no longer ignore them. And to Mother, I'll prove that the strength that humanity actually needs to pursue doesn't come from some extreme version of survival of the fittest, but that the strong need to help the weak and give them the chance to get stronger so that everyone can grow together. And that it's only by retaining our humanity that we can truly become strong. I love EH, bro. God damn. Wow. Holy shit. That's the strength of humanity that I'm after. And what I want to prove to everyone. Things may not go the way you want. I'm not trying to say that everything Mother said was right. But there are definitely those who've given up and only take from others rather than making an effort themselves. If you start preaching your ideals to such people, they might take advantage of you. There will be those who learn you came from the Ark and that you were Elysian's heir. And, out of jealousy, they'll threaten you and try to use violence. You won't be able to rest for even a second. And yet, in spite of all that, you still want to hold on to your ideals? Well, when it comes to violence, unless they're NIKKEs armed like soldiers in the surface reclamation wars, they'll surely be weaker than you, so I think I'll be fine. They'll surely be weaker than you. God damn it. Girl! Wow! When it comes to violence, unless they're NIKKEs armed like soldiers in the surface reclamation wars, they'll surely be weaker than you, so I think I'll be fine. Wow! Wow! I can take them. AKA Ingrid got hands. That means, yeah, Ingrid's strong. She's strong. Alright. You idiot. You can't let your guard down. No matter how strong you are, you're bound to fail if you get careless. I know. That's a valuable lesson Mother hammered into us as children. Look, I know what you're trying to say. The outer room will be dangerous. I realize not everyone there will be good like the children I saw. But even so, I refuse to give up. Harper. Unfortunately, that means I won't be able to help you. I know you wanted us to work together on your plan to make humans and NIKKE stronger through technology and tactics. So that was Ingrid's plan, okay. Ingrid wanted to work together for that, okay. Still, I'll be looking forward to watching you from afar as you create Elysian's finest forces. The Absolute Squad, who will bring unmatched tactics to any fight. So Absolute Squad, okay, was already present, okay. And the Eccentric Squad, who will protect others from berserk NIKKEs. So those two squads were already, okay. Elysian Harper extends her hand to Ingrid. Alright. I'm really hoping you prove to Mother that you're right. Let's both succeed at what we're trying to do, wherever we may be. Ingrid firmly grasps EH's hand. Take care of yourself. You too. Remy, who's eccentric? Maiden in guillotine, yeah. Maiden in guillotine. Okay. This is before chapter 43 flashback. Oh, that absolutely. No, this is way before. This is way before she even started doing work in the Outer Rim. She was still human back then. Yeah. Holy crap. I'm loving this event.
This body's sturdier than I thought. I like it.
Oh, they did right with her lore, bro. Finally. Not lore, but just overall introducing her the way they're introducing her and giving us the lore about her.
Clear
Yeah.
now. Let's go.
Characters with the med kits have the best designs and personality. I don't know, man. They stay doing that. They do. Let me have water. I should have had water before while they were fighting, but it's a lot of reading. Give me a sec. Let me just hydrate. Okay. Also, Colzone, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. See that? That's why she the go. She is the go. She the go. Absolutely. Okay. All right, let me go. All right, let's go. Also, I'm not missing anything here, right? Ooh, perfect. Okay, I'll check that later. There. All right, let's go. 1-7. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, another fight. My fault.
Engaging now.
Like a few years back after Arc Guardian. It might be, honestly.
Sturdier than I thought. I like it.
Because she mentioned Absolute Squad and Eccentric.
Hey, calm down.
That's, we know Absolute. I'm wondering if, Rappy, obviously, before the whole Red stuff, not before the whole Red Hood stuff, but her current form right now, was present or not, or just overall Rappy was present or not. I'm going to assume maybe. I mean, it's a hag. I mean, we've been new this. They all are, aren't they, in this case? The edge, I'm looking forward to her bond story. I'm excited to do her bond story. I won't be doing her bond story today, though. We'll tell you guys that right now. All right, let's go. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. You came straight to the Outer Rim after that? Yeah. If I wanted to change the Outer Rim, I figured I had to live here myself. And I'll tell you, I was surprised at what troubled me the most while living here. You were surprised? Okay. It wasn't the thugs picking fights because I was an outsider. Or living in a house without a ceiling, which I'd never experienced before. Nor was it the thieves that tried to enter in whenever I closed my eyes. It was the fact that there was no light, just like those children had said. And that's what caused her to do what she did. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Aside from the faint glow of the Dome of Eternity, seeping in from beyond the massive barrier, there was no light in the Outer Rim. So, I decided to change that first. When I began, I noticed there were a bunch of wires everywhere that didn't seem to be used for anything. They were capable of drawing power, though, so getting electricity wasn't difficult. The challenge was finding someone in the Outer Rim who'd done electrical work before. I managed to finally find someone after a long search. And we began building streetlights together. We gathered bulbs from the landfill that could still be used and installed them one by one.
Wow! It's so bright! What is this? It's so pretty!
Man wearing old clothes? I can't do a man voice, I'm sorry. I can't go that deep. What's the big deal? No, I can't do that. What's the big deal? Why are you making such a fuss over a few light bulbs? They're too bright, I say. Bro, leave them be. Like, trying to go that low in a voice even hurt me for a moment there. I'm sorry. That's a perfect man voice. No, it's not. That should hurt to even try to do. Oh my god. That's how all men sound. Read my previous message when I have a comment. Oh my god. Wait, girl, I can't see. Hold on. Let your balls drop! Girl, I was about to say the quote, but never mind. I blame you for knowing that fucking quote now. Anyways. Why are you even trying to lighten up this landfill anyway? Your eyes will get used to the brightness. This may be the outer rim, but we're still human beings and we deserve to live in the light. That's where that slogan starts forming. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't we? Well, I suppose that's true. Girl! Hold on. Can I do this without hurting myself? I can't do a man voice, man. Well, I suppose that's true. No, I can't do that. That's so fucking bad. Well, I suppose that's true. No, I can't do a man voice, man. Without hurting myself. That's the only way I can do it without hurting myself. I can't go that low. I really can't. Time for bed, Grandpa. That sounds more like a Patrick in a way, bro. Oh, it sounds like a grandpa in the making. Oh my god. Oh, alright. 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 Well, I suppose that's true. I think we need to start trying to live more like people. After all, we're humans, even if we may not live in the Ark. She's not wrong, man. After that, I saw lights along what was considered the main street. Gradually, people began gathering under the light. And then eventually...
Boss! Boss!
Boss. Boss! Everyone started calling her boss and following her. I see. Everyone just started calling her boss. Oh. At some point, people began calling me boss, and that wasn't all. I want to live somewhere with more light. I want to see a brighter world. I want to feel the world beyond the partition. Oh. They started saying these kinds of things to me. I figured that since I was the one who brought these people together, I had to respond to them. So I shouted, "Let us head toward heaven. Let us prove to the world that we are alive, and show them that we are people. One day, we shall cross that partition into a world overflowing with light." I fucking love EH. God damn. Let us ascend back into heaven. From that moment, we took the name Heavenly Ascension. Wow. Imagine you're Mulan speaking like a man. Even Mulan tried, man. Can't do it. Oh. She truly is everyone's hero. She really is. So that's how that started forming. It wasn't that whole thing did not form out of just the wanting to be a terrorist. It just formed because they just wanted to survive. They wanted light in their lives.
Not quite enough.
You know? She took the initiative when she saw the real situation going on in the Outer Rim, which I respect her so much for. God damn. It was a real movement. It was. It really was. God damn. Alright, let's see. 1-9. Yeah, I want to see how that shit got, like, just went off the rails afterwards, because it did not start like that. I see. But the more I hear, the less I understand. Why did you resort to terrorism? Something tells me she didn't. It probably led to it. Something happened, but from her, I don't think it was. Or started that way. Why did you resort to terrorism? everything you said sounds pretty far removed from that sort of violence. I feel like it was either pushed to the limit to do it, but like out of nowhere, no. You're right. That wasn't how we operated in the beginning, yeah. At first, we were almost like a neighborhood watch group, just trying to make the Outer Rim a better place to live. We made people in the Outer Rim get jobs. It could be any kind of work, even the darker kind. No matter what it was, we made a rule that if you worked, you received compensation. Some gangs liked us and others hated. But we approached all the established crime bosses the same. Trying to settle matters by whatever means possible, and then form tacit alliances with them. That's how we came to know Underworld Queen. Okay, so that's how they met Underworld Queen. Matters by which means possible, and then form a tacit alliances with them. Okay. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Alright. We made an agreement with them to protect one another, and that became our greatest source of strength at the time. Once word spread that they were backing us, smaller gangs fell in line a bit more. And they started protecting homes for Outer Rim residents in exchange for payment. Slowly but surely, the Outer Rim gradually stabilized. And that's when people started raising their voices. They said the time had finally come for us to speak with the Ark. We may have still been living in a landfill, but at least we were living like humans. And they said it was time we showed the Ark that. So, we tried. You tried to show... Okay. We secretly crossed the partition, put up posters, and shouted slogans. Okay. Back to the past. Okay. Section of Great Arrangement we saw in 43? Yeah. Similar to that. Got big with all kinds of people and gangs so hard to control everyone? Yeah. The Outer Rim isn't a landfill. There are many people who live there. Right now, there are many who are living amidst garbage without ever seeing a single ray of light. Your attention can bring light to the people of the Outer Rim. It can bring a new future to the children growing up there. Bring light to the Outer Rim. Bring light to the outlaws. We focused on raising our voices. But don't trespassers get killed on the spot if you get caught? Not back then. So not back then. It wasn't as difficult as it is now for outlaws to enter the Ark. Security wasn't as tight. Also, outlaws weren't considered a threat back then. But that also means there was no one that was willing to listen. Right now, there are many who are living amidst garbage without ever seeing a single ray of light. That's the chanting that they were doing this entire time. Your attention can bring light to the people of the Outer Rim. Oh. Male Heavenly Ascension member. Boss, are you okay? Ugh, she got smacked. Drunken man. I don't know what you're going on about, but shut it. I can't stand the noise. Jesus! Verbal and physical abuse felt almost preferable to nothing. Wow. It at least meant they were listening. The real problem was how the majority of people were so indifferent. Everyone pretended not to hear, just staring at their phones as they walked past. Woman wearing headphones? What is she doing in the middle of the street? Excuse me. Oh no, I made eye contact. The woman wearing earphones hurries away. I felt like I was shouting into the void. And it wasn't just me. I'm sure everyone who was there with me felt the same. We decided to change our strategy and send petitions directly to the central government. After we sent dozens, even hundreds of them, they finally agreed to arrange a meeting, so they agreed for a meeting. We were hopeful that we were finally getting one step closer to what we wanted, but... oh dear lord. How come no one's here? It's been 6 hours. I don't like that. I don't like that. Did we get the date wrong? No. This is the right date. I don't like this. Elysian Harper looks at the door on the meeting room, knowing no one is coming. After that happened several times, we got the message. No matter how much we petitioned them, the central government would not meet us. Wow. Central government would schedule the meetings, but they would be ghosted. Wow. Then why fucking schedule the meetings in the first... oh my god. God damn. Jesus. Wait, what happened? I think this was well before Anakito. I don't want to spoil if you're early game or not, but I would definitely revisit wherever you are right now. Or just, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to spoil where you are. Because if I say something, it might be heavy spoilers for you. But I would not say that, no. I sense a trap? Yeah. It wasn't even a trap, yeah. This is way after, if anything. I would say you might need to revisit your lore and stuff. Yeah, Arc was already established here. Because if they had the meeting, it would take away. That's true. You know what? Now that you say it like that, Ty, yeah, you're right. Because I won't lie, I was like, if you're gonna be ghosting, why schedule the meeting? But now that you put it that way, you're not wrong. I can see why. It's because if they had the meeting, it would take away their time to protest. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think of it that way. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. Yeah. Very malicious way of going about it, yeah. This is like 80 years or less, or less, yeah. It's also like a power move. Yeah, I didn't really think about it that way. Thank you guys, yeah. Now that you guys put it in that perspective, yeah, you're not wrong there. Yeah. No matter how much we petitioned them, the central government would not meet us. No matter how much we shouted, the Ark would not listen. We grew more and more exhausted until a certain someone proposed something. What do you mean a certain someone proposed something? If they refuse to listen to us, I'm assuming this is the man that she was meeting up with. Why don't we make it so that they have no choice but to hear us out? Oh, no way. Why? I mean, I know she's a memory and it's not the current shit, but why? I was full on expecting this too. I know it's essential for the lore, but oh. Burn the witch. I full on was expecting this. So she gave this idea. Okay. We grew more and more exhausted until a certain someone proposed something. If they refuse to listen to us, why don't we make it so that they have no choice but to hear us out? Yeah. Okay. I'm not surprised that she was the instigator for this shit. Yep. Yeah. You posted, thank you so much for gifting 5 gifted subs. Thank you. To get the CG attention. Yeah. It's not connecting now. Okay. Alright. We'll put on a grand fireworks show. Her freaking smile is so creepy. We'll put on a grand fireworks show. One they can't possibly ignore. Yeah. It was Crow. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense now. That it was her that instigated that. Okay. The smile is so sinister. It is, yeah. The way her eyes pulsate, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, the peaceful solution doesn't work. Yeah. It was her. Mm-hmm. Oh, my homies hate Crow. Oh my god.
When it comes to dominating the
Jesus.
competition, nothing beats cold hard cash.
Okay, 1-10. Let's see. Crow was part of Heavenly Ascension too? Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Crow was part of Heavenly Ascension too? Yeah. I don't know how she joined or who vouched for her. All I remember is hearing she was born in the Outer Rim. Okay. At first, she was quiet, diligent, and devoted. She patrolled the Outer Rim with us and went to the Ark with us to demand better rights. She went without hesitation to places other members avoided, and withstood all the physical and verbal abuse and even the indifference. Hold on. Like, taking away everything else. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is low on her. At first, she was quiet, diligent, and devoted. She patrolled the Outer Rim with us and went to the Ark with us to demand better rights. Right. She went without hesitation to places others members avoided and withstood all the physical and verbal abuse and even the indifference. I'm assuming she was still a human here. Okay. The reason I thought of her as a comrade, despite our philosophical differences, was because I saw how devoted she was then. But at some point, she stopped being quiet and started speaking up, raising her voice, and expanding her influence. Huh. Really? While I was away from the Outer Rim to meet with the central government, she built up a small faction inside Heavenly Ascension. That's how much influence she'd gotten. Oh. Huh. Interesting. You want to resort to terrorism? Jesus. Are you out of your mind? Whoa, calm down. Why are you getting so worked up? Terrorism's a scary word. Don't call it that. Since the Ark is so bright that can't seem to see... Since the Ark is so bright that can't seem to see those of us who are living in darkness, I'm just saying we should light off some fireworks to help them see better. Oh, don't try to make it sound harmless with words like fireworks. It's always the quiet ones. That's why... I'm curious, but maybe it'll say if she was still human or not, but regardless of that, she had joined. She doesn't know who. Yeah, I don't know how she joined or who vouched for her. I remember hearing she was already born in the Outer Rim. Okay, but at first she was quiet and diligent and devoted. She was like, it feels like she was like observing everything, just observing it all and just like letting it kind of like, I'm trying to think of a word, like kind of, lack of a better word, fester? I don't know. Imagine CG planted her. Break them from the inside. I don't know how she joined or vouched for her. All I remember hearing, and this was hearing, that she was born in the Outer Rim. With the judges, I can fucking see that, honestly. Norman loves doing that social movements. And then she like, at first she was very quiet. We have ads? Okay, that's fine. We're just discussing right now. I'll wait for the ads to be over. But in the meantime, we'll just discuss this. I'm just trying to get my thoughts together right now. I don't know. Maybe she's already a NIKKE. Who knows? Maybe we'll get further information later after we continue. After ads. Yeah. Yeah, she was like letting that pot brew. Yeah, correct, TK. Thank you. That's a so much better way to explain it instead of fester. Yeah. At first, she was quiet, diligent, and devoted. She patrolled the Outer Rim with us and went to the Ark with us to demand better rights. So she was working with them, alongside them. She went without hesitation to places other members avoided and withstood all the physical and verbal abuse and even the indifference. The reason I thought of her as a comrade despite our philosophical differences was because I saw how devoted she was then. But there was a point. She was like letting that pot brew, yeah. Like, I've got to say, I know, and I've said it, I know, I'm not a fan of Crow. But we have to be so for real, putting all that aside. NIKKE's story writing for Crow so far has been very well done. Very well done. And this makes me even more intrigued as to what the hell. Do her bond, don't gotta yell at me. I know I have to do her bond. I'm not in no rush to do her bond. I'm so intrigued to know what the hell is going on in her head. I agree, I may hate her guts, but she's so well written. We have to be so honest right now. Like, you can hate her guts, you can hate her character for what she has done, I understand. But one thing I feel like a lot of us have to agree on, she is a very well-written character. Very well-written character. Oh, yeah. Crow love? It ain't crow love. It's love to the lore and the writing. Don't get it twisted. I still don't like her. But I have to admit, the writing they've done for her is very well done. Don't get it twisted now. Don't twist it. Don't twist it now. Oh my, exactly that though, exactly that. Yes, you are right, Siege. Honestly, if she wasn't written decently, I doubt she'd be as hated. Thank you. That is one thing that people don't stop to think about as well. If there is a character in any game, okay, that has you feeling strong emotions to the point that you're like, I hate this character so much. Oh my god, what are they doing? Like it gets you into that like you hate their guts. That is just a testament to how amazing the writing towards that character is and how they were basically portrayed. Yeah. Yeah, every story needs a well-written character that you hate, exactly. And if you realize you hate that character so much because of story stuff, that's how you know they are very well-written. I appreciate when stories have a strong villain. Too many times they're written like... Yeah! Very true. Very true. Also, Liverin is well-written to be an absolute coward. Yeah, that as well. Oh my god. All right, are we back from ads? We are. Okay, let's continue. But yeah, no, I'm very intrigued as to what the heck went down. It feels like she was letting that pot brew and like observing everything around her. She was quiet, diligent, devoted, patrolled the Outer Rim with us, went to places that the other members did not want to go to, all that stuff. I'm so intrigued to know what the hell is going on in that head. So intrigued. I've had a friend of a friend say Crow is poorly written because her character doesn't make sense. My question, where are they in story? Where are they in story, and what is it that does not make sense here? It's her. Oh, yeah. I can respect it. She did it for the love of the game. Okay, let's see. We're back, right? Yes, we're back. Okay. What was the last thing she said? Oh, don't try to make it sound harmless with words like fireworks. Okay. Your plan is practically the definition of terrorism. You want to sneak bombs into key central government facilities and detonate them. A ton of people in the Ark would die. It would be catastrophic. Why should we care? Let the bigwigs in the Ark deal with all that. Do you think anyone in the Ark cares about us? About how many die of sickness? Or how many children are going blind because there's no light? Or how many are killed by explosives that got mixed in with the trash? Shit. We screamed our lungs out, but they didn't care one bit. It's the same thing. Are people dying from sickness or accidents isn't the same as outright murder. Yeah. How many children are going blind because there's no light? But also keep in mind, didn't Neon have a specific sickness too? Oh. Okay. She's gaslighting her right now, yeah. People dying from sickness or accidents isn't the same as outright murder. And unlike us, the Ark has a super high performance AI managing everything. She's talking about NIKKE, right? Yeah. Come on, boss. You've lived there before. You don't have to pretend like you haven't. She knows. We all know you came from the Ark. The male. How dare you accuse boss of being from the Ark? Do you have any idea what she's done for the Outer Rim? Oh, of course I do. You've been observing for you to know that. Yeah. Oh, of course I do. I'm well aware of how hard our dear boss has worked for the Outer Rim. And how much has changed since she came here. How could I not? You're a good person, boss. Even I know that. I doubt there's a single person in the Outer Rim who hasn't benefited from your efforts. Huh. We know how hard you've tried. That's why we've all followed you this whole time, including me. That never happened with anyone else. You threw everything away and came to the Outer Rim with nothing. Then lived alongside us for years. Where'd you get all that? And brought light to this dump that had been covered in darkness. But what resulted from that? No one listens to us. No one remembers us. Why? Because it isn't sensational enough. How does she know? Crow seems to know more than what she leads on. Yeah. Unless EH told her, I don't think that would be the case. How the hell does she know? I mean, it's not that big of a secret. The thing is, one of the members are saying, how dare you accuse her from being from the Ark? Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Come on, boss, you've lived through you don't have to pretend like you haven't. We all know you came from the Ark. And then, yeah. How dare you accuse boss of being from the Ark? Do you have any idea what she's done for the Outer Rim? Bro, I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued. You double Alexandra? Yeah. Maybe Mama dropped a few. Maybe? Time to give her daughter over the edge to get her to come back. That's translation error battle. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. All I know is I'm very fucking intrigued. Holy shit. I'm so intrigued. Crow is Oswald? Where are you getting Crow is Oswald? No. That has no connection. What? Also, Jade Wolf, thank you so much for the raid. How was stream? Welcome in. Welcome. I hope you had a good stream. I'm so sorry that I didn't see that earlier. I'm just like trying to like wrap my mind around this whole event, which is lovely. Do not slander the goat. Yeah, no, that has no connection whatsoever. No, absolutely not. Could it be possible Alicia and Franca made Crow? Let's see, hold on. Because it isn't sensational enough. That's the thing about people in the Ark.
Their lives are so peaceful, and they've had so much handed to them since birth. You can ask them as sweetly and kindly as you want, even raise your voice, and they won't so much as spare you a glance. If it isn't sensational, they dismiss it as boring and couldn't care less. So, yeah, people knew she was an outsider. Whereas other than the art, yeah. That's true, people did know she was an outsider. It's the way, I feel like she knows a lot more though. I might be like overthinking it, but we'll see. So what? What are you trying to say? And how does this all lead to us becoming terrorists? Terrorists? Didn't I say not to use scary words like that? We can still do what you want, boss, and go into the Ark to tell them what we think. All I'm saying is, we add a little spice to our words. That we do it in the outlaw way. We make it a game to get them more involved. If they find the bombs before they go off, the Ark wins. If they don't, and the bombs go off first, we win. But, seeing how they already have so much, and we have so little, it's only fair that we apply just a tiny handicap to them. We'll know the entire plan, but they won't. Once they get engrossed in this little game of ours. This girl really did do it for the fucking love of the game. God damn! And they'll finally start listening to what we have to say. I guarantee it. So, Crow takes one more step toward Elysian Harbor. Just this once, I'd like us to do things my way. Ew, 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 ew. What do you say, boss? The looks in her eyes told me that she'd go through with it even if it meant having to go through me. She was gonna do it regardless if she said no. Oh. A true sociopath. Instantly kick her out. It's the act of terrorism that is more important than the message to Crow. That's what I'm noticing, yeah. Not just noticing, but yeah, you're right. That face is freaking me out every time. It's the way her eyes pulsate, like, ugh. Oh, she didn't give two shits from the start about the lives that would just die. Yeah. Psychopath, not sociopath? Yeah. The looks in her eyes told me that she'd go through with it even if it meant having to go through me. She spoke in a way to rile others up, highlighting how we were together in this, and sugarcoating her words to downplay the crime and make it feel justified. Shit. Oh, God. Crow was an agitator, and a charismatic one at that. The others were starting to agree with more and more of what she said. And that's when I realized something. Boss, what we need isn't to throw a tantrum like timid children. We need a revolution. One with fire and blood, because the truth is, those things can't be avoided if we're gonna get what we want. But that'll never happen if we do things your way, will it? That's why I'm gonna do it instead. I realized I had to put a stop to it. No. I can't allow that. What you said, wait, what you said it right? Was right, I guess? What you said is right. My way is peaceful. Wait, what? Hold on. What you said it right? Okay, what you said is right. Okay. Paying attention, yeah. My way is peaceful and uneventful. It's never going to stir up the people of the Ark. That's a typo, yeah. I understand wanting to give them a shock. People might actually remember our name if we do. But
Killing people is a completely different story. All we'd be doing is giving them the go-ahead to shoot every one of us, and not just us, but everyone in the Outer Rim. Like you said, we have nothing compared to them. That goes for firepower too. True. If they get serious and come here for blood, we'd be lucky to escape, never mind defend ourselves. It wouldn't even be a fight. Of course, we've all snuck into the Ark before, so we might be able to flee there. But what about everyone else in the Outer Rim? The children, the sick, the elderly. Who's going to protect them? It is not just the central government. The reason we were able to make a pact with Underworld Queen wasn't because we were so determined that we'd shed blood for our cause, but rather because we were protesting peacefully for our rights. If we do things your way, that pact would collapse. All the order that we spent years establishing would collapse. Order, huh? That's why I'll never approve of your plan. It's not just for our sake, but for everyone's. Huh. For everyone's sake. You say you're afraid of the central government? Wait, you say you're afraid the central government will set their sights on all outlaws? But that's easy enough to solve. We just change what we've been shouting this whole time. What do you mean? We stop saying, bring light to the Outer Rim, bring light to the outlaws. Instead, we make sure they know it's us. Light is our right. She was the one. Oh. Yeah, Crow is basically NIKKE Joker. I see it, yeah. It was her that made the slogan, yeah. That changed it. Holy shit. I see Crow, the central government been wanting to blow the Outer Rim up. They're just waiting. Light is our right. Heavenly Ascension. We change our slogan. Then, the government won't target everyone in the Outer Rim. But only Heavenly Ascension, right? That's... No? Well, you're the boss. I get what you're worried about. Crow picks up the paper with her plan on it. Pretend I didn't say anything. Thanks for understanding. She didn't know. That's not it. Like I said, you're the boss. Crow turns to leave, then stops. But there is one thing you should know. Not everyone's like you. They don't all worry about the other people in the Outer Rim. And they're not at all that patient either. You're one of them, aren't you? Not everyone's like you. They don't all worry about other people's in the Outer Rim. And they're not all that patient either. Crow leaves the room. She seems dangerous. Shouldn't we keep an eye on her? Elysian Harper looks around the room. A few people glance toward the door. Like they want to follow Crow out. Oh. Yeah, please do. I had a gut feeling, though, that her plan couldn't be stopped. No, she was good. She said it regardless, too, as well. She straight up said it. From that day on, Heavenly Ascension split into two factions. The moderates, who wanted to raise their voices without straying too far from the old way. And the hardliners, who said the old way would never work and that extreme measures were required. That's what happened. Okay. Okay. It makes points to justify her actions, but she doesn't actually believe in them. She's all about chaos, death, and destruction. She sees her squad mates as nothing more than disposable tools. Very true. Yes. Very, very true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Naturally, Crow led the hardliners. At the time, both sides thankfully understood one another, even if they disagreed on which method to use. We at least knew why everyone chose the way they did, and the hardliners didn't cross the line. But, as I feared, the hardliners kept getting more and more extreme. It didn't matter how much I tried to restrain them or persuade them otherwise. Before long, that ominous feeling I had was made a reality. The terrorist attack she had brought me that day was carried out in secret, yeah. Mm-hmm. They only changed the location. Oh, no! We know what this is. Oh. Yeah. News anchor, okay. We've just received news of a terrible tragedy. A large-scale terrorist bombing has occurred on an AFX train operated by Elysian. The incident took place as the train was entering the station platform. The explosion, which came from within the passenger cars, not only destroyed the train, but also caused the station structure to collapse, resulting in a terrible tragedy. The central government has deployed numerous NIKKEs to the site to conduct rescue operations. But due to the extent of the collapse, the number of casualties continues to rise. Meanwhile, according to the testimony of one survivor, a passenger on the train stood up, pulled out a detonator, and shouted the following just before activating it. The AFX incident, yeah. That's where Diesel lost her brother. Mm-hmm. The deaths on the train squad, the deaths, yep. Yeah, all of Infinity Rail Squad and Diesel's brother, too. Yeah. The worst terrorist attack in the Ark's history was set in motion by Crow. Light is our right, heavenly ascension. Using her slogan. Shit. Ugh.
Just don't finish too quickly.
Fucking hell.
Clear.
Jesus.
Reloading.
What a coincidence that I belong to Elysian. Yup! Crow is definitely that person that lets things brew. Observes. And then, once she has everything done and settled, she puts her she puts her plan to work, basically, in action. 1-11 is the battle one, right? Yeah. Man, I miss Crow. Piece of shit that she is. Like I said, she's a very well-written character, as much as we hate. As much as majority of people hate. Very well-written character. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, quote-unquote coincidence that it belonged to Elysian. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just as Crow predicted, after the AFX incident, the name Heavenly Ascension spread across the entire Ark. Things we shouted, which no one ever listened to, finally spread everywhere. Ark citizens began to recognize that people live in the Outer Rim. As soon as public opinion started to deem the central government's initial response as inadequate, the government got in touch with us, saying they wanted to enter into negotiations. Okay. What kind of negotiations? They said they would listen to everything we had to say. Of course, given how much death and destruction the attack had caused, we were on high alert. But the government assured us they were aware that only a small number of us were behind it, and that we could bring as many armed guards as we wanted if we were uneasy. Okay. Hi, Kelly, how's it going? said they will listen to everything we had to say, given how much death. Okay. They were on high alerts. Okay. Even still, I hesitated. The one who ultimately convinced me was... your mom? My mother. I'll hear you out. Come if you want to clean up this mess. That was the message I got from her. So, we decided to arm ourselves and head over. No. Fact that her mom... I'll hear you out. Come if you want to clean up this mess. Yeah, the bring as many armed guards as wanted is a huge red flag. We figured that the attack had already happened and sitting around wasn't going to change anything. How do you think it went? Oh. Not very well would be my guess. Why do you think that? If it had gone well, there wouldn't have been any other attacks, yeah. Bingo. It didn't end well. Just as we suspected. The meeting was a trap, yep. The meeting was a trap. A trap laid by my mother, your mom laid it, yep. When we made it to the conference room, it wasn't people in there who were waiting there for us. It was mass-produced NIKKEs armed with Elysian's latest weapons. You're kidding. The moment the meeting room door opened, they started firing before we even had a chance to react. Wow. In that storm of bullets, I watched as my comrades threw themselves in front of me. Stop! Let me go! I should be in there. I should be dying with them. Oh, she saw all of that? Oh. Get it together, boss. You have to live. That's the only way their deaths will mean anything. One of them hoisted me onto his back and jumped out the window. That's how I survived. He ended up saving her then. Okay. Jesus. My God. Everyone who went to that meeting that day died. Everyone except me and the man who jumped out the window with me. That's terrible. After that, nothing could stem the tide. Not only did the majority of moderates defect to the hardliners, but remaining a moderate became grounds for being labeled a traitor. The resentment of being treated like garbage for so long. The betrayal from being deceived into approaching the negotiation table. The desire for revenge on behalf of all the comrades we'd lost. You take all those negative emotions and combine them with the precedent that Crow had set, and people began committing terrorist attacks all across the Ark. Shit. Well, after that, there was nothing I could do. And that's when Crow started taking over, yeah. Gives more proof that Crow was planted by the mom. Could you imagine if that gets confirmed that she was? That'd be crazy. After that, there was nothing I could do. I know it all started with me. That I'm the one who pulled the trigger when I said we'd lead the Outer Rim toward the light. But once that bullet was fired, it flew out of my control. Regardless of what I wanted, I was suddenly the leader of a terrorist organization. Wow. A leader who survived by hiding behind the bodies of her comrades. Holy shit. Did your mother ever contact you again? That's true. It does also sound like a judge thing. They do want to initiate terrorism. Instigate, sorry. No. She assumed full responsibility for failing to kill me, the head of Heavenly Ascension.
and stepped down as Elysian CEO, so she ended up stepping down. That's why Ingrid had the CEO mantle thrust upon her so abruptly. Okay. As for me, I cast off the name of Elysian Harper and from that day forward, lived only as EH. Having become a powerless leader, incapable of doing anything, I wasn't even able to make decisions after that. All I could do was try to persuade them to carry out attacks that didn't kill anyone. That's pretty much how things were. Until the attack on the Ark that blew a hole in the Dome of Eternity. Shit. Thank God for Ingrid, yeah.
I'm right here. Try and hit me.
Shit, man.
Reloading.
God, this event is so good, though. Tried to kill her daughter and still retired, shaking my head. She was like, I failed. I'll step down now. I have a feeling Crow isn't from the Outer Rim. EH was told she was born there, but was she? That's the thing. Crow is missless is the thing, so I'm like so fucking curious because even EH was like, I don't know how she joined or who like I guess quote unquote recommended, I forgot the wording that she used, but recommended her in there as well. Yeah, no. Injian. Vouched, thank you. Or who vouched for her. That was what she said, yeah, vouched. Or who vouched for her. She said all she heard was that Crow was born in the Outer Rim. That's it. What if Mom became a judge after stepping down? That's true. Mistless just built her, like add me an exotic works for central government. Yeah. Oh no, this is just all so fucking interesting to me right now. Alright, 1-12. Let me have water though. Hold on. It feels like someone inserted her in there. Yeah. It just feels that way. Or the mom was already a judge at the time. Maybe? Like, holy shit. Okay, let's continue. 12. Huh. That's everything I can tell you. Does that answer your question? Yeah, I think it's enough. I appreciate your honesty. No need to thank me. This is the first time I've been able to talk so freely to someone. I really appreciate you listening. Oh. Hi, Nate! Whatever decision you make, I'll accept it. I trust her, bro. We've been in here a while. I'll try and find us a way out. Okay. EH stands. You wait here for a sec. EH. Yeah? Do you ever regret it? Regret what? Leaving Elysian and going to the Outer Rim. Oh, come on! Oh. I turned toward the sound. It came from over there, right? The sound came from beyond a wall piled high with metal crates. Yeah. Stay here. I'll go check. I should come with. Yeah. Oh. Honey? Here? Viper?
Hey! Smell! Boss! Come in!
Sounds like Jackal and Viper. They found us! They're trying to save us! Viper! Jackal! Over here! Huh? Sounds... them!
Boss! Commander!
We're here! Get back! Huh? What do you...
Just get back. She's telling you to get back. Get back, sir. Yeah, I'm telling you, get the fuck back. You hear get back, you get back, bro. EH grabs me by the collar and quickly pulls me away from the wall. Viper's like, I'm blowing this shit up. I'm saving you guys right now. That sound... It's a bomb. Back up. Get down. I quickly cover my head and duck. Boom. Just listen and no questions. Just fucking duck, bro. A bomb?
There you are. Is everyone okay?
You're later than I expected. When I saw the tracker, I figured you'd come right away. She put a tracker in our hand, didn't she? When she said, give me your hand.
Sorry about that. This place is used for cold storage, so the temperature weakened the signal. Plus, we had to make a short pit stop somewhere.
Where?
Cold storage.
No wonder it felt so cold in here. Yeah.
Yep. I guess they figured this was the best place to jam any possible tracking signals.
Wait, what tracker? Not the face! Not the face! Check the inside of your sleeve. I feel along the inside of my sleeve. Viper, you are sneaky! But I know she did that just in case something happened to us. She's smart. She's smart for that. Bless her for doing that. Yeah. Yep. I thought she just wanted to hold our hand. You thought Viper wanted just to hold your hand? Already forgiven. Oh my god. Just gotta be careful, exactly. I feel alongside the inside of my sleeve. I detach a small cube, no bigger than my pinky nail.
When did you... When you gave me that little boost earlier, remember?
What boost? The hand.
Now, as a sign of our trust and commitment, how about a handshake?
That...
Remember now? We were escorting you through the outer rim. We had to take certain precautions.
This is true. She's not wrong here. She's not wrong.
And what do you know? It helped us find you.
Sure, but...
I know I technically failed to protect you as I promised, but I did come and save you, so we're good. We're good, right?
Good? I don't really get what you mean, but Commander is good.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for saving me.
Don't mention it. Oh, and by the way, we caught the guy who did this.
You caught him? Perfect. You did?
Yeah. That pit stop I mentioned earlier? We went and caught him. He'd actually been upstairs eavesdropping on us. We subdued him, though. Wanna see?
Yeah. I'll come too. Are you sure? It might be dangerous. Maybe you should wait outside with Jackal. I'd like to hear what he says. I'm involved in this too, after all. Yeah, we are. We are involved. I want to know why he did it. Sure. Then let's go together, okay? Bless Jackal's brain cell. With Viper and Jackal leading the way, we go upstairs. A man is there, bound to a pillar and gagged. He glares at us. Viper, can you remove the gag?
Yeah, okay.
Viper approaches the man and removes the gag. What are you even doing that for? You should just kill me. It's been a while. Melon. Melon is your name? Melon. You've got a good memory for a traitor. I didn't know you were still alive. Last time I looked for you, I couldn't find you anywhere. So I thought you were dead. Why do I have... If this is the dude that saved her from that trap her mom did... Oh. Coco Melon? Oh my god, he sounds delicious. It's crazy. Last time I looked for you, I couldn't find you anywhere, so I thought you were dead. Why would I show my face to a central government lapdog? You'd only try and get me to quit Heavenly Ascension anyway. Why did you do this? Because I resent you. I couldn't believe you'd become a government lapdog. You were our boss. Why didn't you die back then? During the attack on the Ark, you should have just let yourself get blown up along with that surface elevator. You don't have to listen to this, EH. You don't, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing to hear that you haven't already heard.
It's fine. If you just died without becoming a NIKKE, then I wouldn't feel so betrayed, damn. Someone had to take responsibility. You lived through it too. You saw for yourself the horror we inflicted in the name of terrorism. But no matter how it starts, no matter who incites it, no matter what the justification, as soon as the wrong methods are used, the message loses all meaning. A name can be branded into history, but our cause lost all its legitimacy. We dressed them up under the name of human rights movements, but all those terrorist attacks were nothing more than violent crimes. Damn, yeah. Not wrong, not wrong. Atone for your sins, yeah. In a way. Crimes that brought deaths and destruction on a whole lot of innocent people. We can realize that what we were wrong and regret it all we want, but there's no changing the wrongs we committed. It doesn't ease the pain that the victims suffered. There needs to be someone has to atone. There needs to be someone that has to atone. Because pain and sin don't ever go away. EH. All those crimes we committed were in the name of Heavenly Ascension. So I thought it was only right that I take responsibility for them. God damn. Atone. Huh. All by yourself. Yeah. I'm the one who started it all. You started, but not with the intentions of it becoming what it became. Yeah. She wouldn't have known. How could she have known? I'm the one who founded Heavenly Ascension, who failed to stop Crow and the hardliners, and who ultimately decided to go to that meeting where so many of our people died. It was all me. I realized that since I'm the one who started all this, I should be the one to end it. But by the time I made that decision, my body was already dying. That's the reason I became a NIKKE. I wanted to have more time to atone for what we did, damn. I respect her so fucking much, bro. I think you should move on too. In that case, let me ask you one last question. In your entire life, has there ever been a time, even just once, when you regretted coming to the Outer Rim instead of taking over Elysian? Did you hear us talking? Oh. Just answer the question. Do you regret it? Yeah, because didn't we ask her that? Yeah. I have more regrets than I can count. But coming to the Outer Rim has never been one of them. I swear it. I like that. You should leave Heavenly Ascension. Admit that what we did was wrong. And cast off your past life. That's the price you have to pay. No. Melon. You're a traitor and a hypocrite. I'll carry my share of sin with me. What? Oh. Another bomb? Where was he hiding the detonator? Up his ass, apparently. Sorry. Motherfucker probably clenched his cheeks and it's starting to go off now. God damn! My God! Shit! No, you're right. Apparently it was up his ass and he just clenched his cheeks and now it's gonna beep. Shit! My God! It's an office for a reason. It's an orifice for a reason. Fucking hell! He has a bomb in the prison. He has a bomb between his melons, okay? We know which one. Next to his pocket. My God. Like, where was he hiding this shit? I'm pretty sure Viper would have realized. Oh my God. Where was he hiding the detonator? Oh dear Lord. We'll never be making it into heaven anyway. So I'll see you in hell along with the others, boss. Everyone get back. Melon. Oh! Light is our right, heavenly ascension. Ah, great. Well. We fight and then we get our last cutscene for 1-12 and then we wait for hard mode. Let's see. Holy fuck. God damn. That's one exploded melon. Mm-hmm. Holy shit everywhere now. Melon juice is everywhere.
The way's clear now.
They're going back together
Let's
now. Amelia! I think he died. No shit. Oh my God. I'm still laughing at how fast he has said that. Listen, the fact that they didn't realize, specifically Viper, who they tied up and gagged the man. Okay? She even questioned, where was he hiding that? I can't think of anywhere else. Yeah, no. Yeah, and Jackal didn't even sniff that shit out. Yeah, no. Holy crap. Right off the poop shot. Didn't check the prison pocket. Oh my God. All right. When the smoke from the blast clears, we hurry to where Melon had been. Ooh. But only debris from the explosion remains. Goddamn. For a brief moment, EH stares silently at the remains. God damn, bro. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Let's get going. I'll take you outside. Okay. Following EH's lead, we walk toward the outer rim barrier.
Viper? Boss? Commander? What's wrong? Why is everyone so quiet? Oh. Are you hungry or something?
Oh, my sweet baby girl Jackal, my sweet doggo.
I'm hungry too. Commander, wanna eat before we go?
Oh, you sweet doggo. For goodness sake, Jackal. I'll buy you some food later, so just wait for now, okay?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Jackal starts sniffing and moves toward a box in the corner. What is it? Is there something there?
Smells like gunpowder. Boss, is this dangerous?
Jackal lifts a small stick from inside the box. That's a sparkler.
A sparkly? Do you blow it up?
EH takes a sparkler from Jackal. It's a sparkler. You light it like this. EH lights the tip. Oh. Jackal. Can I be so honest? She sits exactly like I had imagined. Yeah. Yeah. She is sitting exactly like I had imagined. Like a fucking doggo. Give me this picture. Oh, I love Jackal. He looks so cute.
Jackal, sit!
A bright light begins to burst from the tip of the sparkler. And it shines like this.
Wow, that's so pretty! Commander, Viper, look, it's so pretty!
Yeah, you're right. It's very pretty. I never thought I'd see one of these in the Outer Rim. Yeah, it really is pretty. EH stares at the sparkler intently. Give me the zoom in. Yeah, they're a great squad now that Crow is out of this, yes. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. I like the reflection of this too. Mm-hmm. The video of a dog that bites the fireworks and run around while fireworks shooting everywhere. Oh my god. Thing is, welcome in with the new play games. Yeah, I know. It's most likely the teeth. Yeah, I was joking around the fucking up his ass and then just clench the cheeks. Yeah, it's a joke, but welcome in, welcome. Okay. EA stares at the sparkler intently. Her gaze filled with both nostalgia and regret. Oh. These are the only fireworks you should be lighting. All right. Because Crow would use the word quote-unquote fireworks to cover up what she was meaning. Damn. That certainly was an ass blaster, to be honest. I swear to God.
I want to hold one too. I want to light it.
Jackal grabs a handful of sparklers and runs off. Wait, Jackal! Lighting that many is dangerous! Piper runs after her. Isenia? Yeah? If I ever get blinded again while chasing after the light and end up setting fire to something that isn't meant to burn, will you stop me no matter what it takes? Oh, absolutely. It's gonna hurt, but I will. I will. But I feel like she won't go that path. I'm sorry. That's a lot to ask. I don't think that day will ever come. Exactly, yeah. Because I'm positive you won't forget what you're atoning for. Yeah, I trust her so fucking much. I doubt there's gonna be a need to stop her for anything. She has a good head on her shoulders. Let's be so fucking true. Because I'm positive you won't forget what you're atoning for. As such, I'm not going to agree to stop you. Instead, and she has a good heart, she does. I pick up a sparkler and touch the tip to the one in EH's hand. Aw. I'll watch and support you as you atone. So that someday, you'll finally have atoned for everything and be free. Aw, her little smile. In the shimmering light, EH gives a small smile. That's more than enough. Enter heaven, the end. Bro. Oh my god. They cooked. Holy crap. This event. They fucking cooked. Holy shit. Oh my god. I have no words. It's just that good. Shit. just 10 out of 10 event. And the hard epilogue could appear Crow. I swear if hard mode epilogue is that Crow was actually planted, I think I'ma scream. And it might, but also I will scream, but bruh, more lore, I will slurp that right up, honestly. Give me all the lore because we have yet to, think of it this way. Think of it this way. We have yet to revisit the Crow line. The storyline, I should say, okay? There needs to be a lead-in to that. That could be a lead-in if it is her in hard mode as well. Crow's been gone for ages. We don't know what's going on just yet. Planted that could explain all of Crow's bonds and outpost scenes. Yeah, I have to do her bond story, honestly. I'll do her bond story another time. I'm actually thinking of maybe giving bond tickets to Crow and doing Crow's bond and then EH's bond at the same time. Yeah, we also got no confirmation that the mother's dead either. Yeah, it was just says she stepped down. Be a good double feature. I'm actually very curious to do her bond. I was always curious regardless, but I've been working on units that I had left like midway. Sound like a good idea. Yeah, I think it's best that if I do, because I do want to do EH's bond story. And as you guys saw, I already started like advising her now for that. Getting Crow up there alongside with her and doing both of those bonds back to back. Might meet the mother in future. Or you can do Crow's bond story on my account in EH. That way you can just skip Love and Crow. You know what? Yufosa, I might hold you to that because I need to also double check if I even have the bond tickets to be able to do it in the first place. Yeah, I'll have to see. Cause I don't think I do, regardless. Cause I'm running out of fucking friendship tickets or whatever it's called here. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know for sure. Yeah, that's true. You have a full-on build Crow. Yeah, I'll let you know, Yufosa. Yeah, because I think I am actually running out of my tickets and stuff to gift. Yeah, but oh my god, man. This is I'm like so... I have no words. They cooked. They fucking cooked. The entire fucking event to the actual freaking, what's it called? OST, the lore, explaining like stuff that went down in the past, the connections to the CEO as well. God damn. Oh my god. It's so good. They genuinely just fucking cooked. I'm so damn happy. Oh, the event. I did read the event currency. Hold on, but I didn't read it afterwards. This one you guys meant, sorry. I read the tickets, not this. Sparkler. It all began with a simple wish to bring a tiny spark of light to a city swallowed by darkness. Before the fire-chasing greater lights consume everything, why not ignite the little spark within your heart now? Oh, stop! Oh! Apply. Where's my event one? Let me get rid of... I can't get rid of wife. Can't get rid of you. Alright, you are Christmas time. I'll bring you back. Yeah, you are Christmas time, Brid. Come here. Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit, bro. Yeah, no, I'm like so... Can y'all tell I'm speechless right now? Holy crap! Like, I have nothing to, like, be like... I have nothing to say to the point of be like, oh, I wish it had this, this, and that. No. I have none of that. I have none of that. It's just that good. All I really want to know is, like, was Crow... Like, how did Crow make it? How did she just show up into Heavenly Ascension and what happened to EH's mom? That's all the two main things I want to know. It delivered in all fronts. It did.
With this,
it did.
We're one step closer to our dream.
Which again, we still have hard mode. We genuinely still have hard mode. I'm speechless. You're speechless for a different reason than Velvet's about. Yes, very true. Very, very true. Not pulling any more on EH's banner, but I have 77 tickets. What about you? I have a temple already. Okay, it doesn't really matter what I grab. Could just grab another temple from the standard and grab these later. Since we're not pulling on EH's banner, yeah, might as well do that. Give me. I'll grab all of this in hard mode. Yeah. Okay. No, but great event. Holy crap. I need to do something. Do we have this song? This song is a banger. I'm assuming it's in the events page. Album, sorry, not page.
Fully active.
Where is this? Oh. Yeah, no, like, ooh. God, I love NIKKE writing. Lobby. Let me see my albums, come on. Thank you. Yes, let's change the song for this. Events. Come here. Should be all the way at the bottom, right? Enter Heaven. Settings. And save. Yeah. My God. Hi, Supreme. How you doing? Heaven? Okay. Oh my God. I'm like, Jesus Christ. What's today? Friday? It should all be out today, right? Am I free to just post this damn wallpaper? I need to scream. This really... Yeah, I'm free. People are caught up. Come here. Give me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's all out for everyone today, right? Yeah. Yep. God damn. All right. Jacko with her tongue out is so cute. She's so adorable. She's so adorable. Oh my God. You're doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just mind blown right now because I just got fed so much lore about questions that I had for such a long time now with the store. But overall, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I do have current EH bound to do their stories. I'm gonna work on my EH though. I'm gonna work on my EH first. Yeah. The goodest girl, bro. Like I'm literally trying to think. Is there like anything? But no. Fucking hell. Holy. They were not kidding that they were gonna start feeding us like the lore regarding the CEOs, and they started with Elysian. Like we knew EH, Elysian Harper, has something to do with Elysian, the manufacturer, obviously. We just didn't know to what extent. We got that. They told us. We learned that it was confirmed that Ingrid and her are sisters. EH was the heir. But EH said, fuck that. I don't believe in all this. I'm gonna go do my own shit and help them out because they deserve a stronger folk to help the weaker. Which I respect her so much for that shit. Yeah, no, she left with nothing in her pockets, bro. It also, yeah, it did question, raise some questions. My main question is because something feels off that EH said, I don't know how Crow joined Heavenly Ascension or who vouched for her. But I heard, quote unquote, heard she was born in the Outer Rim. So she just heard this. It wasn't like confirmed, like she saw like docs or anything like that. But then again, Outer Rim, there's no documents, obviously. But still. Mind too bad she's a spy. It sounds like she was planted into all of this. So he's gonna be the judges again? I know some of y'all were saying maybe her mom. I honestly could see the judges being a factor into this whole entire thing as well. That's the question, by who? Who the fuck would implant her? The mom or the judges? Either or, it could be. With all the, yeah, we have been getting a lot of judges stuff. We have, yeah. This is why I think like maybe with hard mode we'll end up getting something. Yeah, maybe with hard mode. Consider Franca. Franca, the mom, yeah. The mom. Even an early 6-0 could be a play too. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, obviously when hard mode drops, we're definitely gonna be doing it. I'll live stream it up. I'll re-upload it on my YouTube as well. Same thing with this reaction. I'll re-upload it on YouTube. I'm going to do EH's Bond story, not today. Not today, maybe next week, okay? And I want to see if I can do Crow's Bond story before we jump into EH's, because I'm so fucking curious, because I have heard that Crow in her Bond story is very, very different to what we get in main story, and I need to see with my own eyes and experience it with for myself as to how and why. Yeah. Also killed Ingrid being Felicia and Ingrid's mom being Felicia. I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, that been done. I'm being so honest. I don't know why people were thinking Ingrid was Felicia. Genuinely. Do not know how people got to that conclusion. I think people said the eyes or the hair. I genuinely never saw it. Felt like a reconnected, retconned to me because she was release unit. Maybe? There's so many crackpot theory, NIKKE theory. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't like, I'm not surprised, you know? Holy shit. Big reach? Yeah, that was a big reach, yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Posted that, let me put this, hold on. Oh, I'm in all caps, hold on. Just finished. Enter Heaven event for NIKKE. Holy Lord. Holy Lord. Holy OSC. Oh my god, I am mind blown. Jesus. Right at home in Detroit, I'm still in Felicia being Mad Dog. I hope Felicia's being Mad Dog, but no, like, like, my head is, like, trying to wrap its head around it right now. In a good way, obviously, right? And, like, how... And this could be a good fucking lead up for us to eventually go back and revisit the storyline about what's going on with Crow, because where we left off with that storyline, it was them basically saying they're gonna study Crow to see why she is the way she is, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, I beg, because it's been a while since we did those chapters. Because they couldn't explain as to why she was the way she is. Correct, right? Yeah. They were dissecting her brain to figure out, like, how she could get away with all of this shit. So this, depending on what hard mode is, if it does involve, yeah, how she's able to bypass her nymph restrictions. So depending on what we get with hard mode, it could very much be such a great lead into that, to revisit that storyline. I'm curious what your take on it is. Okay, so we're gonna have to do her Bond story, yeah. Okay. So that's only leaves Mustang, and so I wonder, does Mustang have a half-brother or does he have a sister? The thing is with Suyin and Jian, we know they're sisters, but we haven't really touched upon the lore there. Like how we saw here with EH and Ingrid, and how it was supposed to go to EH, and how Ingrid got her placement, and yeah, Ingrid was like, okay. Yeah, we still need a little bit more when it comes to Suyin and Jian. We just know they're sisters. That's all we got. We need more from them as well. Bypassing a nymph requires a certain kind of manufacturing. Triple Rose convinced herself by shooting the commander. She convinced herself she's shooting the object behind the commander. Yeah, but even then, in the chapter, they said, we're gonna dissect you. We still need to go and see what's going on there. Even though it was answered, they still said, we're gonna do this and try to figure this shit out. And they said, we're gonna basically, you know, study your brain. Therefore, Crow is not dead. Crow is somewhere around there. We just don't know what they're doing with Crow. Yeah, they won't memory wipe her. Absolutely not. So we still have to visit that storyline. They can do everything else. Yeah, she's locked up somewhere. Yeah, we still have to revisit, even though she obviously convinced herself and shit like that. But who knows? They can't do any of that. Yeah. Which turns into overspec. You just want overspec, Crow. That's all you want. Okay, wait. I have my fucking pose here. Holy lore. Hold on. 10. No, I'm gonna put 11. 11 out of 10. Shift up. Mind blow. Okay. 11 out of 10. Shift up. You delivered. As always. Event OST. Cosmograph the GOAT. Yeah, Cosmograph the GOAT. Alright, where's my hands? What's it called in here for the hand emo where you're raising your hands? Praise? Is it praise? Yeah, raising hands. It's just raising hands. Oh my god. If they drop or respect Crow, I'm out. Be removed once they notice that all the niggas under manipulative. Planning to make us feel bad for Crow. I don't think that's the case. I feel like a lot of people forget that, in my personal opinion, we are in good hands when it comes to the storytelling of NIKKE. I don't think they're gonna go to the point to make us feel bad for Crow. No. They'll have us see what's going on and what went down with her in the past. But I highly doubt they're gonna try to redeem her. No. It doesn't seem like the case here. No. Bum. This bomb thing is fuzzy or conflicting even in the ARC timelines at the moment. Shift Up needs to publish some official timeline or fix some old text. I think they do, yeah. I don't want Crow redeem. No, I definitely don't want Crow redeem, and I don't think they would do that, no. Do you know how boring it is to try to redeem a character? No. No, please, no. They were still harsh on Liver, and so they can be harsh on Crow easily, yeah. Yeah, they'll try to, like, get you to, like, most likely understand why she got to a point and why she was thinking the way she is, right? And I guess it would be up to the player if they want to feel bad or not, but it would not be to the point of trying to redeem her. You know what I mean? Yeah. Might be even more there too. No, I don't need to revisit The Outsiders. I clearly remember The Outsiders already. Yeah. Corruptor and Transformer. Won't go full Naruto of you and I are the same. Let's talk it out. Definitely feels like they're just like, Crow's just a villain. Why try to make her go? Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Alright, just finished Enter Heaven event for NIKKE. Holy lore, holy OST. Oh my god, I am mind blown. 11 out of 10, shift up, you delivered. Is that how you spell delivered? Hold on. Out of my excitement, I have not checked. Yes, it is, okay. It is. Yeah, I had an extra Eva mistake. There we go. Fixed it. Alright. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah. Delivered as always. Event OST. Cosmograph the GOAT. Yeah, thank you. Done. Post. Done. Holy. God damn. No, great event. I'm really excited for hard mode now, guys. I'ma need hard mode. There's the post. I need hard mode. I need hard mode, and the only thing I can think about hard mode possibly being it is either we get something with Crow, something with EH's mom, maybe a little bit more of Ingrid as well, of how she felt. I think we will definitely be going back to Ingrid, because since she sent us to this to go and talk to EH and figure it out and make our own judgment, I feel like that's a given, going back to Ingrid. Yeah, because she wanted us to make our own judgment, and that explains as to why she was like, I can't be a judge here, because that is her sister. You have a question? What's the question? Yeah, hard mode would be dropping Wednesday, right? Take care, God. Yes, Wednesday. Okay. I usually don't stream on Wednesdays, but I'll let you guys know though when we do hard mode. Okay, just join the Discord and keep an eye on my stream schedule. I'll post this sometime in the beginning of next week. Okay, but we're definitely gonna be doing hard mode next week. Okay, yeah. I'm just so curious to know what's gonna happen now. What they have in store for hard mode. Great event though. Holy shit.